Welcome to the TronicalTune Video Quick Start Guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the TronicalTune system on your guitar, string it up for the first time, use the factory tuning presets, and create your own user presets, including capoed and drop tunings. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do to install the TronicalTune system on your guitar is remove the existing machine head tuners from your headstock. Be careful not to scar the wood of your guitar with the metal. You also need to flip your guitar over and remove the screws from the back of the machine head tuners and the headstock. Now we're ready to install the TronicalTune system. Flip your guitar over and line the holes in the Tronical system's base plate up with the holes on your headstock. You need to have the top of the Tronical system, the side with the logo and the slot for the battery, pointed toward the top of the headstock. Now take one of the Robo machine heads and place it in a slot. You'll notice that for a side-by-side tuning head configuration like this one, there are going to be some tuning heads that don't fit on one side or the other. Make sure that you're orienting them right. For an inline headstock, it won't matter which tuners go where. Place all of the tuning heads into the slots to confirm that the Tronical system fits your headstock. Now it's best to turn your guitar back over. Take the base plate and hold it against the headstock. You're going to use the washers and the nuts included in the Tronical kit to lock the machine heads down to the front of the headstock, hugging the base plate against the back. Hand tighten the nuts as far as you can. Now using the included wrench, lock the nuts down fully. You don't want to go overboard and damage the wood of your guitar, but make sure that the nuts are snug. You can also remove the protective plastic from each of the Robo tuners. To insert the battery, hold it so that you can read this side up and slide it into the Tronical system until it clicks. To remove it, just click down and it'll pop out so that you can pull it out farther. To charge it, simply plug it into the wall using the included charger. When the charger's green, the Tronical's ready to go for hundreds of tunings. If you're using two batteries with one Tronical system, you'll need to unplug the charger from the wall and re-plug it in when switching batteries, because the charger is designed to remember the charge of one battery at a time. The first step in stringing up your guitar for the first time is to loosen the machine head barrels. I'm going to remove them completely so you can see what I'm doing, but you only need to loosen them enough to fit the string around. Simply unscrew the top of the machine heads with your fingers. Now we want to make sure that the string notches on the machine heads are at a 90-degree angle to the headstock. You can either manually turn the tuners like you would on any other guitar, or you can enter string up mode. To enter string up mode, push the on button and then push it again to go back. Press and hold the up button until the menu LED lights up white. Select the white E LED and press enter. Use the left and right arrows to select a string and the up and down arrows to wind the string up or down. Now, wrap the string once around the bottom of the tuning head, then come up through the string slot. Then go once around the top of the machine head, almost meeting the string where you came in through the slot. Hold the string tight and screw down the barrel, making it finger tight. Using a dime or the edge of the included wrench in the barrel slot, tighten the machine head down further. Don't use anything else to tighten down the machine head, because any more torque might damage the internal mechanisms of the Robo tuner. Now you're going to enter wind-up mode. Select the low E string and wind it up to near standard pitch. When you're close, just pluck the string, and the Tronical will tune it automatically to the correct pitch. Then it'll move on to the next string, and the next string after that, until you're done. Now we're going to make sure the Tronical knows what kind of guitar it's installed on. It's important to select acoustic if you're using an acoustic guitar because they have thicker strings and they show different acoustic characteristics. Push the on button and then push it again to go back. Then press and hold both the right and enter buttons at the same time. The menu and E LEDs light up yellow. Select the A LED and press enter. Now use the left and right buttons to select green E for electric, green E and blue A for acoustic, or green E, blue A, and red D for Taylor GS Mini. Now let's play through each of the 12 factory tuning presets that come installed in the TronicalTune system. To select presets, click the on button and then click it again to go back, and using the left and right arrows, select one of the red letters and hit enter. The TronicalTune system will start moving the machine heads. Strum all the strings at once in one motion. Wait a few seconds, mute the strings, and then strum again. You'll notice that after your strums, some strings still may not be in tune, and instead of green, they'll be red. Pluck those strings individually and the Tronical will tune them. To access the second set of 6 presets, the green presets, simply click the down arrow and then use left or right to select one of those. Hitting down again will take you to the blue bank, which is the user presets. We'll get to those later. TronicalTune system has 6 blank user preset slots in the blue bank, so you can store your own presets and tune to them at any time. I'm going to teach the Tronical system what each note is on the string and then save it into a slot so that I can access it at any time. You can also do drop tunings, although it's not recommended to try drop tunings lower than C unless you change the gauge of your strings. For a capoed custom tuning, first put the capo on the guitar. Then, using a tuner, manually fine-tune the strings using the machine heads, as you would with any other guitar. Now remove the capo. We're going to save this tempered tuning into the preset. Press the on button, and then press it again to go back. Then hold the up arrow until the E turns white. Scroll over to A and hit enter. You're going to teach the Tronical each note individually now. Play the low E until it stops flashing red and turns green, then the A, then the D, the G, the B, and the E. At this point, the Tronical has learned each note. The blue letter indicates which user slot you're going to save your preset to. Use the left and right arrows to select one, and then hit the middle enter button to save it. Now you can turn the Tronical system off by holding down the on button. Custom tunings made without a capo are done exactly the same way. To tune to this capo preset, select the tuning with the capo off of the guitar. Then, once it's tuned, put the capo on and you'll be in perfect tune. You should be doing it anyway so your guitar sounds its best, but maintaining and lubricating the nut on your guitar's neck is the most important thing to keep your Tronical working well. Use graphite or a similar product to lubricate the nut and make sure it's free of burrs that'll catch on the strings. With the TronicalTune system installed on an acoustic guitar, you may find that in a very loud live environment, multi-string tuning mode may not work as well as it does when you're in a quiet room. In that case, you can use single-string tuning mode. To access single-string tuning mode, just hold down the on button for a few seconds instead of clicking it, and you can tune each string individually. If you've installed your TronicalTune system on a guitar equipped with a Floyd Rose or other floating type tremolo, you're going to get the best results from the Tronical by adding an extra spring or two to the back of the tremolo. With the TronicalTune system installed, you're rarely going to need to tune by hand. But if you do tune manually, note that the 3 bass side robo head tuners turn in the opposite direction from normal. They now turn clockwise to sharpen and counterclockwise to flatten. Thanks for watching this video quick start guide. For more information on how to use the Tronical system in detail, refer to the manual available for download on the Tronical website.